or right, he takes the children and the women and puts them in the male cell because the males have a higher body count because it's bigger, and then the women, you know what I'm saying? But when you look at the males, you're only supposed to have 15 males inside of a 45 rack of men. You know what I'm saying? People are like, look at that number on the door and like,
But you know what? This doesn't fall on Trump. It doesn't fall on Trump. They've been doing it for years. They've been doing it for absolutely years. No matter which president has been up, Clinton, Obama, Bush, dude, they've done the same exact thing, and they've always cried out for money. They've always cried out and saying, "Oh, why don't we have more border patrol money? Why don't we have more?" Dude, deplorable conditions. Yeah. Deplorable conditions have always been there from president to president to president. And you know which one they blame now? Yeah. Of course.
But here's the thing, though. I'm all if you want to have me sign on for the wall, which listen, I understand the country's got to be secure, and I'm cool with it.
Yeah.
Make it a smart wall. Like people love when it's like an update HD wall.
A smart wall. You mean like the ones with the doorbell ringer cameras on?
No, not the glory hole, Sparky.
Not that one. I can see you.
Yeah, there's not big holes in the wall where you're just
you put the camera in it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no.
Like some lasers. It's like some airplanes.
Now, if they put a chain gun on top of every wall, let's say every 100 feet. Let's say every 100 feet. Automatic chain gun, armed up with a laser, swinging back and forth. You know what that's going to deter? Everybody from coming up to that wall. But do you know how many people actually cross the border wall?
Not that many because they go underneath.
Dude, it's such a crazy low percentage of people actually like boomeranging their little homemade batarangs where they're actually climbing the wall. It's probably like at a staggering 4 or 5%. Let's say of all the illegal aliens.
What we do is we get ourselves a mobile wall. We build this wall and it's on wheels. And every time we catch someone illegally over here, we move the wall down a foot.
Yeah. Oh,
so now Mexico is like...
Wait, do you mean like around Colorado? Is that what Trump said?
No. Like right at Mexico where the border wall is, right? Yeah. And like, we found 5 illegal aliens. All right, so now we get 10 feet of your land. And we just continuously move until Mexico is now encompassed with the United States. And then we just tax the shit out of them, and then they just run it. At that point,
they're already running back to the border.
You know what I'm saying? They're like now there's someone else's problem.
You know what, though? And I mean, in all honesty, we're going to wrap it up. But
end on this.
Yeah, we're going to end on this. In all honesty, the illegal immigration just needs to change. And it does need to change. Mm-hmm. And not necessarily that it needs to change now. It needed to change 40, 50, 60 years ago, when it was not necessarily a problem, but it needed to be done, like when it needed to be done. And I mean, the damage is already here. The damage has already been done as far as, getting, according to Donald Trump, ISIS members, you have your gang members, you have your drug runners.
Before everyone goes with gangs.
No. I'm just saying what he has said.
Yeah, I know, but the two
Bloods and Crips are already here.
No. The two biggest gangs in this entire country are the Republicans and the
Democrats.
And they're down in Washington, in their capital, and they're just firing. Everybody's doing a drive-by right now on another block.
Yeah.
And we disallow it because we're arguing about, the size of a gun clip. But I'm sorry. But
they're worried about bump stocks.
Yes.
Yeah. They're worried about bump stocks because it's gonna not really do anything. But it's gonna change your gun from an assault rifle into an assault rifle because you could buy any other stock besides the bump stock, which
did you hear Joe Biden say? I think it was Joe Biden when they were talking about assault rifles, and he said, and I agree with him in this. Say, okay, like if you are going to use that, you're going to use the gun argument with the Second Amendment to help yourself against a tyrannical government, like. If you really believe that,
it's null and void.
I got a beanstalk. I got a magic seed I could sell you that'll help you go up and talk to a giant.
I got a great bridge for you to buy.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm all for protecting your home. If you say
I agree. And I mean the argument now is just like how many bullets does it take to go into a gun for it to be dangerous?
One.
Just one.
Yeah.
Dude, you can kill somebody with 1 bullet or 40 bullets in a gun.
I believe
And if you're just reloading,
here's the thing.
It just takes longer.
just takes
If
longer.
they wrote laws, right, that said that a gun and a bullet shouldn't be held in the same capacity unless if your intent is to kill.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like look, that doesn't sound too crazy. That's a simple gun law. You know, because like you look at Japan, right? Like if Sparky's having trouble with somebody, right, and Sparky has a gun in his house, Sparky goes to the second floor and gets a bullet and puts it in the gun and comes back down to the first floor.
Yeah.
Sparky already has intent.
He already has intent, of course.
You know, no reason to have a trial. No reason to have any. You know, like
See, I'm gonna follow a better O'Rourke thing. Take everybody's guns away, and now the only people who have guns are, guess what? Criminals who are well, I mean the military too, but let's give everybody a musket instead. We will trade out muskets for assault guns of any type.
No, you know what? Everybody should, right? You should be able to trade your gun in, and you should be able to get one of those Q-tips from American Gladiator.
Oh, a
And
double
that's how you
pull,
should
yeah,
handle it.
double pull thing.
That's how you should handle it.
Yeah.
Me and you got beef.
Stop.
Yeah.
A pugil stick.
Pugil stick.
Me
Yeah.
and you got beef. I knock on your door. I'm like,
Yeah.
Tony, like, you really want to do this?
Yeah.
Like, all right, yeah, I do. I'm like, all right, you got your Q-tip? All right,
Yeah.
I got mine. Then we just beat each other. You know what I mean?
I'd be in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see now. Tony's like, yeah, but for this match, my name is Nitro.
You know? and like whenever there's like an argument in the city, right? Like you okay, you want to raise the tax and I don't. So I'm gonna pick somebody, I'm gonna put them up on the podium,
Yep.
and your group is gonna pick somebody,
Yep.
they're gonna go on the podium.
Battling.
Battling over. Everybody's like, okay, well, yeah, Tony, we're gonna raise the taxes.
Yeah.
I'm all for it.
Better yet,
that'd be cool.
even better yet, you get the Democrats, you get the Republicans, you get them all together. You make sure we have a roller derby rink, and you have them do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Britney Spears is in.
But the oldest member, right? So this is how you get some of these older people out. The oldest member has to be the person that goes from the back of the line to the front. Am I right? Is that how, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
They have to climb from the back. So
Yeah.
like you got like not Nancy Pelosi, but like Dianne Feinstein against like
Oh, yeah.
Mitch McConnell.
Yeah.
You know, and they're fighting each other to climb. to the top.
Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
Yes. Yes.
It'd be funny if it was roller derby. Can you imagine those
Yeah.
people trying on roller skates?
Oh, yeah. That'd be great.
Nancy Pelosi's coming around and the guy's sizing up his elbows.
I think this would solve a lot of problems.
Sure.
Because I don't think you wouldn't even vote for a party line anymore. Like, oh, pro-choice for
Strongest
life?
wins.
Okay, let's go. Let's
Yeah.
go. Who's pro-choice here? Okay, you're gonna go up on that podium. Okay, who's pro-life? All right, let's duke it out.
Yeah.
Dun,
There they are shooting tennis balls at each other.
Yeah. Look, that's how you. That would
That'd be awesome.
that would be how you decide the election.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, you know, like, you be going with people that are 35,
Yeah.
40. You're not going, like, Joe Biden and Donald Trump are not my 2 picks.
No, here
Going
comes
to the gauntlet.
into this thing where if you pick a person, is that going to represently encompass everyone that's accounted for?
Well, you just...
Or is it going to be like Mockingbird, Mockingjay, whatever? The Hunger Games. It's going to be like the Hunger Games, where you get one person to represent an area, and then they're in a tournament style. That would be the thing.
Yeah, that would probably be it.
Yeah.
Each state.
Yeah.
Instead
Each
of
state.
having delegates.
Yeah.
Instead of having delegates and
Yeah.
super delegates.
A champion. You have a champion
electoral
from each.
colleges.
Yeah.
Instead of
You have an
electoral
electoral
college.
champion.
Yes.
Yeah.
And each state gets 2, a Democrat and a Republican.
Yeah.
Here's the thing: if you're a little independent thing, can you fight for succession? Think about it. If you win, I want so much of an area. If I win, this is my area.
Now, what happens when you lose? I mean, do they take away your snacks, or is
Yeah,
it like,
that's it. You're
No,
saying
you gotta
Yeah.
so when you lose, right? You gotta go back. You gotta start back over. So like you gotta go back to college. It's like the game of life. Like you gotta go back. You gotta get a new careir.
you start
But
at
it can't be in
kindergarten
public.
again.
Yeah.
That's what
You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't be in public. Like you gotta go into like, you know, like the oil fields. You gotta be a truck
You're
driver. You
ridiculous.
gotta get like a career.
I love it.
Well, what we do is they would have to work the jobs that we're saying that the people don't. So why we have the illegal immigrants here?
Yeah.
They'll be working in the strawberry fields. The people from Washington.
Oh, so now they're
Don't-
just picking berries.
Yeah, that's it. They got to work their way back up. Am I right?
That was so racist right there. Sparky, where can you find us?
Well, soon in jail the way we're going.
We're all going to the Hunger Games. Woo!
Well, you can find us on Facebook
2020.
Live, Spotify, iHeartRadio, YouTube, iTunes, and
Any other streaming device?
any other streaming
All
device.
major
Yes.
ones.
All the major streaming devices, except for Pandora. Can't find us on Pandora.
But that's their problem, not ours.
It is their It is their problem.
And yes, Pandora is not a sponsor.
Pandora, not a sponsor. Don't use them. They suck.
No, but I did listen to the podcast on Spotify while playing some video games.
I did too.
It was awesome. It was definitely awesome.
Yeah.
Well, we do want to thank you guys again for coming out. It's always a pleasure. Mondays here live on Facebook Live with
That's
the Podguyz. And the gauntlet has been dropped. Jared, we expect
Samuel.
a response by next week.
Yeah, if you wanna check it out, Jared, it's on our first or second video because Facebook is stupid and they cut us off twice already. So, number 3, here it is. Jared Samuel, we're dropping the mic. We're gonna get a fantasy football team next year. Boop. Podguyz Podcast versus the Assist Sports Podcast.
I will even, for one special event, come in a Star Wars costume if everyone else does. Because I know everyone else is a Star Wars fan. I will come.
Whoa.
I will come in Star Wars.
I know.
Because I know Jared's a Star Wars guy. I know you guys are.
Yeah.
So I'll dress up for the occasion for the party.
I love it.
And if anybody streams any old episodes of American Gladiators and thinks of competition ideas for our government, please feel free and share them.
Please.
And on that note, thank you guys for watching, listening, subscribing, sharing, which is number 1 important. It's right down there somewhere, I think it is. Share it with your friends. Share it with your family. We are the Podguyz Podcast. Have a good night.